Hello, everyone. This is Silaninil, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so we have our A-team shaping up. They're level 3. These are basically the people we won't be able to use for the next little while, because they'll only go in on these sort of missions. The, orange missions. And we still have... What's this? A sonorous prophet. There's another boss? Well, shit. I didn't know about that. That's new. Alright, that's cool. So, that's the Darkest Dungeon, of course. This quest is beyond my experience. I fear this task is beyond me. We're gonna start exploring one of these other places. I'm thinking we're going to do this one because deeds. Who we taking? I'm thinking we get rid of Sparhawk. I'm thinking we take Walter White, Albus Dumbledore, Jon Snow, and Jacob the Werewolf. Let's do this. This mission isn't as long as the ones we've been doing. Again, as you can see, we don't have our campfire. So we're going to be taking less resources. Because our money's still a little tight. We got to work our way back up. We got to build our way back to glory. And I might end up doing a few risky dark runs. Maybe, kinda, sorta. The dark runs are really, like, super high risk. Your guys can easily die at any moment.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
Money out of it.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
That's important to me as someone who likes money. And as someone who has none of it, that's super important. So, big news today. Well, not
Mechanical
today.
hazards
A few days ago
possessed
now.
by evil intent.
Which means you probably already know this because I've shown it off a few times. But we have a PlayStation 4 camera. Yeah, that's right. A round of applause for us. Found a guy selling one used. Less than 50. I managed to talk him down to under 50% of what the actual cost of it is, which is great. We're transforming into our horrible ghost monster, which does cause stress for the party, but again, I'm not too concerned about this, like, C team we have with us today. So, yeah, I'm not concerned. But back to the PlayStation 4 camera. So, guy, he was clearly selling all of his PlayStation 4 stuff. He had a bunch of different ads up. He was selling some games. I owned all the games he had. I didn't particularly want them. Which I told him, because of course he did try to peddle those on me too. Because why wouldn't he, right? Ew. You got a disease into that. That's nasty. So the guy, you know, puts an ad up on the internet. I was looking, he was selling. It was the setup we wanted, right? Which works for me. So we finally get around where he's able to go to the place where my mother works, because he lives a ways away. He lives in another town. And I would have no way to interact with him regularly. So he shows up where the mother unit works, which is very nice of him.
Their formation is broken.
Delivers the camera
Maintain
and
the
exchanges
offensive.
cash, which is great. I get the camera home, I set it up, works fine. Cry Havoc only works in the back. Shit.
The slow death.
The camera works
Unforeseen.
fine, so you're definitely
Unforgiving.
going to be seeing me hopefully doing some streams very soon with the face cam, which I know for a fact, like, almost instantly increases viewership. It's just a fact. I've seen, like, several of the, you know, like, schematics on Twitch and YouTube gaming, and it's basically just, it happens. If you have a face cam, people are more easily drawn to your stream. And because I'm trying to stream Paragon almost every day of the week if I can, there's definitely room for me to get a few more people in. Now, you're probably watching this on YouTube because this is where I'm going to put this. And you might be saying, what Paragon streams? We haven't seen Paragon streams. I streamed to Twitch. I've mentioned this in other videos. But Paragon has a special deal with Twitch. And unfortunately with the PlayStation 4, I haven't found any sort of way to basically like stream from the PlayStation 4 to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Like, I have no idea how I would do that. I have absolutely no clue if that's such a thing is even possible yet. Maybe one day it will be, but it is not now to my knowledge. I really don't like these antiquarians. I think they're actually kind of trash. And I will probably never take one again. I will probably release Albus to the wild and pick up, hopefully, an occultist. An occultist is the best we can hope to get. Or an arbalist for some heavy ranged fire. So, yeah, back to the streaming.
The enemy crumbles.
So, we have the PlayStation camera now, which is Aces. We're going to be able to start streaming with face cam. You know, you all get to see my lovely visage. Ugh. But, hopefully that'll increase viewership a little bit. Maybe I'll pick up some people who enjoy watching me stream.
From our lands.
I'm pretty good at Paragon. I do occasionally end up in a team of people who I would argue aren't quite as competent as I would like. But you know what? It happens. There's no real loss. Like, I mean, you're gonna go up and down. The game's still in beta. I actually had an issue where I went in to edit one of my decks and one of my cards disappeared from my collection. And it was like one of my rare cards that's actually like really good and like really like important to the deck I use. So it was like I went to edit one of my decks and one of my best cards no longer exists.
Great is the weapon that cuts
for
on its own.
Pretty much no reason. What the shit? Can an antiquarian do anything with this? No, it's just an antique, I guess. Yeah, I don't like the antiquarians. Maybe they get better later. Maybe there's some crazy build I'm missing.
Unsurprising. These tunnels predating
they
the
seem like
earliest
absolute
settlers.
trash. But I mean, I don't know the meta of this game right now. But yeah, I've been playing Paragon a bit. I had a lot of wins today. I was playing as Mercy, which, if you know, is a support character. Mercy is probably one of my favorites. Easily. Yeah, easily one of my favorites. We want to kill these guys first because they can cause bleed. So we're probably going to target whistle this guy. And hopefully they don't apply bleed. Good job, buddy. You're going to transform and stress everyone out because it's your job. And you're going to rank them. So I was playing as Mercy today, or not Mercy, that's Overwatch. I was playing as Muriel. Sorry, that was really stupid of me. And I actually feel dumb about it. Muriel is the support character, who, she's very fun to play. Definitely a delight to play. She has like a global ultimate where she drops down and shields someone. It's awesome. And my games were just stomps. I was able to keep my team alive to the point where it was awful for the enemy team to try and fight us. and they basically surrendered like 30 minutes in 2 times in a row because they just couldn't win. At least not without, you know, a big sort of switch in the flow of combat, which can happen. I don't expect us to make it very far. Hopefully, it's not going to be a run where we end up losing people, but with how stressed everyone is, because of Albus here being useless. Alright, never mind. He's virtuous. Gold will rain down upon us. What, did that give you a buff? I don't know. Either way, heal yourself. Oh, his first crit for 2. I don't know, maybe the scaling on that move is like astronomical. It could be. There is always the chance that move he does like could scale when you level him up very high. In which case the move would be a lot better. Because if it heals a set amount, it can go from like 1 to 5. Suddenly a guaranteed 5 heal every turn, every round. That would be awesome. A pile of bones. No. We're just gonna ruffle through it. Bloodthirsty. That's actually good, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Intabable drink and compulsive. He's got a lot of positive bonuses. I really hate that we don't get to bring this guy with us very often. Because he's a monster and the other healing character won't deal with him. It's actually infuriating. So we're gonna target whistle the guy in the back. Our torch is really low, so the next chance we get, we're gonna bump that up. Because we want to reduce their crit chance. Because right now the enemies have... yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll leave it dark. Let's go beast mode. That is a really cool model. We have to remember that Albus is still courageous, which is really good. Because it means he has all sorts of little buffs and crap going on. Which is really nice for us. But yeah, I've been playing Paragon. I got the new character. I've been using her a little bit. She's really cool. But all the characters are free, so everyone got the new character. I've been using her. So I guess that's the better way to put that. That was some good stress relief. She's gonna give everyone dodge, which will increase our dodge chance by a little bit. Not that it's gonna help in that situation.
Press disadvantage.
Give them no this quarter. Guy. I wish I could bring... If I could bring him and a leper with an occultist and an arbalist, I would probably be unkillable. That would be like my dream team, but I can't bring him and a leper. It sucks.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
What sort of buff was that? Wow, that's a crazy good buff. We're gonna go this way. Actually, we're gonna light our torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
That's good. We found some food. You're actually gonna eat. You're gonna eat. And you're gonna eat. And we're gonna kill some pigmen. But yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm trying to get like people on Twitch like interested in watching me stream on Twitch. Because it does, like, if I get to the point where I'm getting a lot of viewers, I'll eventually attract Twitch bot, like Paragon. There's a bot for Paragon, and it will give people watching the stream free stuff. It'll advertise on their site, and it will also
The mind
give me free
cannot
stuff
hope
for
to
streaming,
withstand such an
like
assault.
skins and in-game currency, or boosts to get bonus XP and stuff. Trust me, if I could do it on YouTube with the same results, I would. I don't like Twitch. I don't like the UI of Twitch. I don't like anything about Twitch. And again, my streamer viewership there hasn't been better than what YouTube is. At least on YouTube, I'll occasionally get 2 or 3, maybe 5, 6, 7. I've had a few streams go a bit higher, but that's normally when a new game just comes out and I'm streaming it. Some sort of like
Executed with impunity.
highfalutin sort of thing, where people want to watch it seriously. Our Beastman's a little stressed, and I don't like that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
You're gonna
task's
eat a little
end.
more. You're gonna eat a little more. And hopefully this will be the last room here. Good dodge. Torches.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
No, shit, it was this room. Fuck. Alright, that's not good, because now we have to walk all our way back. That's not bad. We had more than enough food to deal with that. That's one thing I do enjoy about this particular, like, dungeon in the Darkest Dungeon. Because, again, there's, like, a whole bunch of different zones. This zone fairly often has a good bit of food lying around. With, I think, fairly high chances of finding it. The problem is that once Jacob goes beast next, he's basically guaranteed to, stress out. And he could be virtuous, which would be impressive. Oh, and we took them by surprise. We have to risk it. For the chance to just murder 2 of them, I have to.
Be gone.
Alright, we only got the murder off on 1. But we're going to be able to poison these 2, kill this one with the dog. Oh, fuck. His accuracy is such shit because of his abusive nature. We're not going to be able to kill 2 of them.
Singular strike.
That's shit. That upsets me. But I'd like to stream more to YouTube. I still have Fallout. I haven't given up streaming Fallout. Again, I may have talked about this in another video. The reason I haven't been playing as much Fallout and haven't been streaming it is actually because I started a survival playthrough of Fallout where, you can't save, you can only save in a bed, there's only one save file, you need to eat, drink, take antibiotics, keep your health up, all sorts of stuff like that.
Reeling,
and
gasping,
it was
taken
just
over the edge into madness.
a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And whenever I load up Fallout 4, it's to play that. But because of the nature of where sometimes I will literally just be walking around for like 15 minutes just to get to a bed to sleep so I can turn the game off, it makes it as something to stream to be very difficult. You know what? If people would like to see me stream my survivalist Fallout 4 playthrough, I'm not that much further ahead of it than I am of our regular playthrough. Comment on this video with that. If even one person says it, fuck, I'll do it. So people got stressed. That's fine. Ugh, Enui's bad. Or NUI. NUI. Who did that? Who said it was NUI instead of ennui?
Caused this great
I forget who did
foulness,
that.
and it is shameful that I must
Either
rely
way, our
upon
guys
you
are
to set
back.
it right.
We're all pretty stressed, actually. He'll only go to the brothel. Albus, gambling hall. Jacob will drink. I honestly don't think this is gonna relieve enough of their stress. You'll go to the cloister. You'll go to the cloister. Yes. We still have enough people to do another mission. Oh my god. There's still no occultist. But we can increase the size of our roster and pick up new people.
Seeking
We're gonna pick up
fortune
the
and glory
arbalist
in
for
this
the bow,
domain of
man
the
at arms because
damned.
ours died. So you need to be named. You are an archer. Oh, we already have Canterbury, the barbarian. Who would be a good archer? I don't want to name her Legolas. That seems stupid. I'm just trying to think. I've been trying to name everyone off of characters in stuff as much as I can. Just because it's fun. And I'm trying to think of an archer. Someone with a bow and arrow of some sort. Oh, Sylvanas. I probably spelled that wrong, and I don't care. You have Retribution, Defender, Bellow, and Crush. That is really good. I wish you had Command. I might unlock Command for you. You have Encourage, which is good. You have Tactics, which is amazing. And Weapon Practice, which is also amazing. This guy is going to be like the camp buffer. You're like a drill sergeant. We're going to name you Keurig. Excellent. So, this has been a video of Darkest Dungeon, the darkest YouTube estate. Please join us in the next video where we will delve deeper. Thank you. And please comment, like, subscribe.